Halito Chimachukma, this is Chief Steve coming at y'all with another episode of True Story. Before we kick things off, I just wanted to say, Yakoke, thank you so much to all of my new subscribers who have came during this passing period between the last video and this video here. We've grown significantly in numbers. We are almost 400 strong, 394 to be exact from my last sighting. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your support, all of your kind words of encouragement. And I just want our new subscribers to know that this is a safe space for us copper colored Aborigines, the American Indian, to come together, build together, continue to celebrate and revel in our refound heritage, and continue to strengthen one another as we go on our individual journeys of rediscovering our true ancestry and where we come from, what we're all about, who we are as people, as a person individually, and who we are as a people, because we know that, us as the so-called Black Americans who have been pushed, the only group of people who have been pushed under the Black label in this country, have, we basically walk to the beat of our own drum. We have our own style and our own ways of doing things. We have our own culture. We have our own heritage. And one thing is, people like to say that we don't have culture due to a bullshit ass narrative that has been pushed at least for the past 100 years or so. And that's something that, you have to really dig deep and see for yourself what was really going on, during the times of which they're saying that we were all a subhuman species. We were all slaves, or, we were all just these people with no culture. They came from they want to say we came from Africa, so we all came from Africa. We're just this giant group of misfits that did not know how to fight, did not know how to defend ourselves, were surrounded by a bunch of betrayers. And for some strange reason, some people want to say it's biblical, some people want to say that it's just fate or whatever. However, they support this, like I said, bullshit narrative that we all are just, these people who are misplaced, putting on boats and taken to this just been alienated in this country that has, nothing but pale people, I guess, and pale people and those that they call, Native Americans of that nature. But we're the only darkest group here, and all we did was work. We were just slaves. All we did was just be under the foot and thumb of people who were different from us. And we didn't have any kind of culture before then. We didn't have any kind of anything to be proud of until we got out here and started recognizing that, oh, we're equal to everybody else. You hear how crazy this sounds? It sounds freaking nuts, man. And those who still believe that here in 2024, and there are a lot of people who still believe this narrative, they're gonna, when they see you coming into your truth and they see you coming into who you truly are, they're gonna try to talk you down. They're gonna try to say things that'll press your buttons, that'll basically validate what they think about you. And if you're like me, who honestly don't care what anyone thinks about me, I mean, no other than my wife and my kids, you know, it doesn't phase you in a sense of it'll make you give them what they want, but at the same time, it's taxing on the mind, it's taxing on your emotions, and it's taxing on just overall. That's literally the essence of the struggle, is finding out and knowing who you are, coming out of this mental captivity and coming into the truth, and at the same time fighting, whether it be physically. Back in the day it was physical. For a long time it was physical. But fighting mentally, emotionally, even with your own people. Not even one thing if it's people that look like, that don't look like us, and that are foreign, to the way that we operate, and foreign to the struggle, don't know what the struggle is. It's one thing to fight them and got that extra energy to get them out, because it's like, they not like us. You know what I mean? So it's like, it ain't nothing at that point. But when it comes to your own people, the people that look like you, the people that are in the same struggle that you are, maybe on a whole nother side, they may be into something else, and because that's one thing that our community's been plagued with, was different ideologies on top of ideologies that further buried our true knowledge of self. So you're battling all those things, all these obstacles, along with the very ones that you call family, the very ones that you call Niji, the very ones that, that are your flesh and blood, even, that look just like you. Sometimes you even got to fight them and fight through that. And like I said, back in the day, it used to get physical, and probably still does get physical in some cases. It hasn't for me, but it has been taxing mentally and emotionally. And I think a lot of that came to a head in like I said, during this Drake and Kendrick beef, because it was more than just hip hop that was on the line. Hip hop is a very strong part of our culture, very strong part of our heritage. Everything that we've done out here from just since the beginning has been essential to our heritage, to who we are, to our identity. Hip hop is just another extension of that. It's merely an attribute of who we are as a people. It's a way, it's a culture, It's a bop. It's something that we can all touch and agree on with, those who are into it. Because the thing is, it's not just that. There's so many genres within music, so many vibrations within art and math, science. I mean, everything. A lot of stuff that's here, that's a part of us, that's home, really unites us and connects us. And like I said, I think it all really came to a head during this, because we were allowed to see inside of the minds of two major influencers on different sides of one spectrum. And like I said, with Kendrick saying what he was saying, well, first, I got to give credit to Drake. Whether he wrote it or not, what was brought about, talked about, and it was just probably just a sly at him, because Kendrick has always been known to, you know, he's always been known to basically be active and aware in everything that's going on as far as our people. I mean, you look at just his discography from uh 08 or 09 till now, and you can clearly see that he's been in lockstep with our people for a very long time, as far as on the mainstream goes. To Pimp a Butterfly was something that was a good release for our people. that we can celebrate and be proud of who we are despite all the stuff that was going on back then. You know, it was something he still kept current with the culture, with everything that was going on. So when you see what he did this time, because Drake had to say what he had to say about him freeing the slaves. Like I said, Kendrick, he knows he's not someone who just takes orders and just throw out stuff out there just to get a paycheck. He actually reads. He actually gets in tune with his people, and has been in tune with just like he, like I said, the struggle has been in tune with just the knowledge of self, trying to find who he is as an individual, just like a lot of us out here that makes us who we are today. I mean, that's the reason why we all here. And if you're new to the channel, be sure that you like this video and subscribe to this channel so that you can really see what we talk about here. Because I was gonna go into another lesson, but before I throw this lesson out there, I'm just speaking and letting y'all know what's where we're going. So at this point, when Kendrick dropped that line and really put the world on game, and I broke that down in my last video. You guys go check that out if you haven't checked it out already. You can realize that this goes way beyond hip hop. You know what I mean? And with that being said, those who have just come, welcome, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate you guys. I guess we can call this a word of encouragement, man, because I just felt like getting on here and getting this off. I don't know what this is going to sound like. I'm just running through it for the first time, and hey, it's all good. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, rocking with me from day one. All of my subscribers that from one all the way to 394. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna get into some good stuff. We got a lot of good things coming. As you see, this chief right here, he was supposed to be the thumbnail of my first lesson within the series that I'm starting about the first Americans. So that's, since you guys see it, I guess I'll throw it up. And you guys gonna probably see two of the same thumbnails. Actually, I got different versions of this particular art. This is an art that I created on myself, on my own. Well, not on my own. I didn't draw this or nothing. I just used my AI and got that out. But yeah, I got different artwork and stuff on there too. I'm gonna bring to you because I'm trying to bring more imagery and stuff to the presentations as they're happening, so you guys can get more of a visual of what's going on. And then plus on top of that, just so people can't be like, oh, you don't show anything that's real or what they really look like. You're making this all up. I'm not making anything up, because I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm using word for word what's in the books, what's in these antiquity and ethnography books, and these different descriptions from these different journals. I'm putting those into the prompts, and they're popping out what they're popping out, so, and then from there, I make the proper adjustments so that, nobody's walking around with 4 eyes and 6 fingers and things of that nature. But, bring a little more clarity, because AI is so limited with what it does, but, you mess with it enough, you get what you want out of it. But I also have real images as well. And a shout out again to Sosalina. It seems like I drop his name on a lot of my videos, but I really appreciate him because he really inspired me to use more visualization with my videos and stuff. So appreciate you for that. But yeah, like I said, welcome, and I appreciate you guys. We're gonna get into this. This is a glimpse of what's coming, and everything that's gonna be in this first American series is go. Excuse me, I need some water. Um, is going to be all connected to everything that's going on right now. So as I said, when we come together and we are really learning and really finding out the truth on one vibration, on one accord, as a lot of people like to say, things start lining up in ways that, you would think, hey, shoot, this was like, it's like this is supposed to happen. All of this is like literally put together to happen exactly the way it's supposed to be. I was supposed to be right here in this moment right now, just so I can get that token, that gem right there. That's going to further me along and what I'm trying to accomplish. So let's keep building together. Let's keep strengthening one another. Let's keep encouraging one another. Let's keep standing strong. Let's keep walking in our truth, talking in our truth, being about that life, because we are that life. There would be no life without us. You know what I'm saying? We here. It's the reason why the Aborigines of the earth look the way that they do. Because we are built different. Particularly us here in the Americas. Because the world don't move without us. It don't. We got the whole world fixed on hip hop right now. We got the whole world waiting to see how we gonna vote, how we gonna move, how we gonna walk, how we gonna talk in these next years. And I ain't no voter. And that's just me. That's my, I can get into all that, but I'm not. It's not important. My thing is, the world don't move till we tell it to. And within this generation, going into the next, because I don't want you to feel like, I'm a Nostradamus or trying to, be on some prophetic type of shit. My whole thing is I recognize where I am. I know who I am, I know where I am, and I know where things are going. Because I know where we've been. And as we continue to learn more about that, we continue to see where it is next we're going. Looking at the climate and things. So with that being said, let's keep moving forward. Let's keep moving lockstep. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Are you my Niji? Well, then let's keep stepping forward. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving in the way that our ancestors set for us to move. Intended for us to move this whole time. We got a chance here now in 2024, set that direction to where we want it to go. Everything is in alignment for us to make the right move. The next move. Because what be right for me may not be right for you. But you have to do what's right for yourself. You have to do what's right for your family. You have to do what's right for the tribe. All right? So keep that in mind as we go on into these next lessons. This is Chief Steve signing off. Once again, if you stayed with me this long, be sure to like this video, share. Share this information